What's up, anime fans? If you're anything like me, you're absolutely obsessed with Demon Slayer, and after that, Incredible Infinity Castle Part 1, we're all dying to know what's coming. Next, today we're breaking down everything we know about Infinity Castle Part 2, and trust me, there's some news that might shock you. Why Demon Slayer became a global phenomenon. Let's start with why this series has completely taken the world by storm. Demon Slayer isn't just animation and quality storytelling. The animation quality is insane, and the storytelling, chef's kiss. Remember when Mugen Train completely shattered box office records and became the most profitable anime film ever? Yeah, that's the kind of impact we're talking about here. Demon Slayer has become one of the most popular anime franchises of all time because of that overwhelming success. And now with Infinity Castle Part 1 releasing around the world, by all appearances, it's bound to break those records all over again. The hype is real, people. The controversial movie Trilogy Decision. Now, when they first revealed that the final saga of the manga would be told across a trilogy of movies instead of a regular season, fans had mixed feelings, to put it mildly. On one hand, it meant the animation quality would be absolutely top-notch, the kind of budget and attention to detail that only movie productions can deliver. And let's be honest, Infinity Castle's complexity as a setting would necessitate some seriously wild animation. But on the flip side, it means a much longer time until the story is actually completed. And as it turns out, that wait is going to be way longer than any of us initially thought. Major release date news. Prepare for disappointment. Here's where things get really interesting. And by interesting, I mean potentially heartbreaking for a lot of you. While many fans assume that parts 1, 2, and 3 of Infinity Castle would be released in subsequent years, that has since proven not to be the case at all. Massive delays announced. The second and third movies in the trilogy have been delayed, and we're talking about some serious delays here. Infinity Castle Part 2 will not be seen until 2027. Yeah, you heard that right. 2027. And if that wasn't enough to make you want to cry, Part 3 could be as late as 2029. Release window confirmed for 2027. According to reports released after the debut of Infinity Castle Part 1, the release window for Part 2 has officially moved to 2027. While these reports remain unconfirmed, they are considered to be reliable, so fans should definitely be prepared for a long wait before the next installment is released. I know, most fans are viewing this as extremely disappointing news. We're talking about dragging out the story of Demon Slayer for several more years when we're all just desperate to see how everything ends. But here's the thing, and some fans are already pointing this out. This extended timeline could actually work in our favor. This will provide the studio with more time to create the highest quality film possible. It's better to delay the film and make it incredible than release it early and unfinished, right? What to expect in Part 2's story. Now let's talk about what we can actually expect when Part 2 finally arrives. Since Infinity Castle is one long storyline in the manga, the film should pick up exactly where the last one left off. Major upper rank battles coming. With some of the upper rank demons already defeated, the surviving demon slayers will move on to their next targets. The next few battles against Doma, Kokushibo, and Nakime are all likely to be featured in the next movie. And these aren't just any demons. These are some of the absolute toughest demons in Muzan's entire army. Character spotlight opportunities. This is also going to be huge for some of our demon slayers who didn't feature heavily in the first film. Characters like Mitsuri and Muichiro Tokito are finally going to get their chance to shine as they take on some of the most dangerous enemies we've ever seen. And can we talk about Kokushibo for a second? This guy is an extremely deadly threat, and here's why. He was once a demon slayer himself. He understands their techniques thoroughly, knows all their weaknesses, all their strategies. Fighting him is like fighting someone who knows exactly how you think and move. The psychological warfare alone is going to be absolutely what this means for animation quality. Look, I get that waiting until 2027 is rough. Trust me, I want to see this conclusion just as badly as you do. But if this extended timeline means we get the same level of jaw-dropping animation that made Mugen Train and the previous seasons so incredible, then maybe, just maybe, it'll be worth the wait. We're talking about potentially the most visually stunning anime battles ever put to screen. The Infinity Castle setting alone offers so many opportunities for creative, mind-bending animation. Sequences that could redefine what's possible in anime filmmaking. Final thoughts. So there you have it. Everything we know about Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 2 so far. Yes, the 2027 release window is disappointing, but think of it this way. We get to spend more years in this incredible world, and when Part 2 finally arrives, it's going to be absolutely worth the wait. What do you think about these massive delays? Are you willing to wait for perfection, or would you rather see the conclusion sooner? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more anime news and updates. I'll be keeping you posted on any new developments about Infinity Castle Part 2, so definitely stick around for more.